thing we did before on the cross grip, okay? And I want to control him, but now we're going to think about some angles. Remember yesterday we were talking about angle of attack? Okay, here's where we're across the body. Okay? Across angle, lateral, sideways, okay? All right, so when I'm going to turn Mike around here. Okay, when we're doing this and we're gripping, okay, now if I were staying in front of him like I just did for the sumigaeshi, I'm in good position. And John's going to show you here in a bit where he's going to come along with a foot prop, okay? So we're in front of him. Our angle's in front of our opponent. Now I'm going to work my angle to the side, and I'm going to get more power out of this throw, generate more explosive ballistic effort here, okay? So when we're fighting here, all right, and I do this, and he withdraws it back, that helps me change my angle. All right, so when he pulls it, you notice also real quick here, you notice he didn't flop his hand away? He knows what he's doing. He pulled his elbow back. So to maybe make me let go, whoops, I lost it. If he just tried to flail his arm away, thank you. I still got him, even tighter. So he's not going to do that. If he knows how to fight with a jacket, whether it's judo, sambo, whatever the sport, he knows he's going to pull that back. Well, this really works on good guys, on guys who he's pulled that back, he's withdrawn his elbows back. Now he's kind of changing his position, his posture, his balance. So I'm going to work on that. So as he's pulled that back, I'm going to start working the angle over to my side. So as he does that, I'm going to quickly change. Now look at the footwork. When I do this, I'm going to just kind of step back. I might even step here and step back, but it's a side step. Now I'm side to him. Okay? Glom onto him like this, lock it in. Okay? So the first step is this. We're gripping here. He pulls back. When he does that, I change my angle. How you get there is necessarily important to me. Just get there. Now, look, see, now we're going this way. I'm not going to throw him forward. I'm not going to throw him backward. I'm not going to throw him this way. I'm going to throw him that way. Okay? So when I do this, lock it in. Now, my elbow isn't floating, is it? It's this way. Now, watch. I'm going to step across. As I step across, I squeeze and I push with it. Okay? So here, step in, close them in. Don't have it nice and wide. I want everything tight. Not tight in a bad way, I want compact. Compact. And then I can hook, get that Soto, just drill it. Now, remember, be precise in your movements. Watch my right foot. We got the upper body pretty good here, don't we? He pulls it back, I get to the side, clamp down. Everything's compact. Now watch my left foot, that's my base leg. Drive into it. Where my toe, that's the direction he's going to go. Okay? Now watch my right foot. Hook sideways. Point your toe down, not this. Point your toe down, like a big scoop. Shovel in. And across his leg. You're not going to hurt his knee, because the angle of the body, you're fine. Okay? Lock on, step in. See this? Everything. If I did this, he could break away and stop my movement. He could open the gap again. I don't want that to happen. So here he pulls it back, kitch in, set, close. Now watch this foot. Hook. I don't stop back here and reach across. I'm exposing my leg. He'll pick it up. He'll toss me. I'm off balance. When I do this, I get across the front of his body. This foot does that. Close it. See that? All my weight's in the direction of the throwing action. Now when I do this, point the toe, hook, and I throw him directly to the side. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have Mike do that on Eric right now. Eric can't wait for this to happen.
This way or that way?
Wherever you guys want to throw it. So when he gets the cross grip, see how he does that? He gets the angle, latches on, step, and watch him throw. Wham. And he was nice because he rolled over. But see, it's a total body commitment. You are slamming this guy. See that nice, precise movement on the right? Very strong. And I'll tell you why I like to go angle, sideways. He's easier to off balance. His movement is more controllable. It's harder to throw a guy forward than sideways, in my thinking. That's why a lot of people throw off the angle, because it works better. Or the side, it works better, rather than coming across. In Midrash Sayanagi, some things you will get forward. This thing, sideways. He's very weak sideways. Okay? Now, whole muscle is holding him up there. Well, I'm holding up here, not here. One more time, and we'll have you practice.
Is that a sambo type skill? That chair is cool.
Way out.
Hey guys, don't post your hand. If you're the person being thrown, don't try to post your hand or you get busted
Good
up.
point. These, don't post your hand.
Oh,
We'll
wait.
talk about it. Go ahead and set him up. Now watch, if he were to, if he were to stick his arm out, you think maybe that arm might get broken?
Yeah.
It can happen. So use your brains in practice, just cover. There's about 6 inches of foam. Roll with it and take the fall.
Yeah.
Land.
Keep your arm in.
Keep your arm in. Just roll with it. Okay?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Where's the other crash pad? We got it there?
Yeah. Here's another one.
Let's team up. Let's get some crash pad work going. Take turns throwing. We've been working cross body, cross grip attacks. So we're going to change, instead of doing a cross grip, getting the arm and controlling the arm, we're going to do something a little bit different here. When we're gripping here, now remember earlier in the day, we were talking about getting an anchor hand. Okay? So when I'm fighting, we're grip fighting here and everything. Here's my right foot lead. My left hand is going to get this lapel. His right lapel over here. That's my anchor. I'm controlling it. It's kind of, you can almost feel him when he moves. It's feel like it's kind of like radar too. You can feel his body movement and kind of shift it. Okay. So now I've got this, and we're grip fighting here, and he's probably trying to get his grip, and we're doing all this stuff. Now my goal is this: I want to get a cross-body Soto Gari. We're going to do two things. We're going to do a cross-body Soto Gari, where you try to reaping or Harai Goshi throw, sweep the hip throw, and then we're going to do one as a knee drop a little later. But right now, I want to get over here. Now look at here. Now if I kind of attack here, he can block me and stop me pretty much. So I want to work over here. I'm going to get my angles here. So we're going to work here. We're fighting here. I'm getting my angles. You see the difference in the side here? Now instead of this grip, the cross grip, now I've got my hand on his lapel. I'm controlling his shoulder quite well. If I can control his shoulder, go straight down to his hips, I'll be controlling his hips pretty well too. Okay? So I've got this grip here. Can everybody see this grip? It's just the inside grip here. You can have over the top. That's fine too. I'm controlling the shoulder. He's thinking he's blocking me out. Not necessarily. I can have this. I just have to have the inside grip here. I could be here. It's fine. Okay, when we start working this, I'm going to divert him. I'm going to kind of get his attention elsewhere. I'm going to be doing this and stuff. But here I'm here. See the angle? Got this grip. Latch onto him. Now we're going to bully him a little bit with our steering hand or our power hand. Okay? We're going to latch on here, and I'm going to close it in, and I'm going to push real hard as I push hard with both hands. So as I actually pull him in, so as I suck him in, remember how before we sucked him in? Don't block him. I'm just going to do the cross body. So we blocked him in here, and hit. And do not stick your arms out, guys.
Yeah.
You will break your arm. Okay? Okay, so we're doing this. Okay, I've latched on. Now I'm working to the side, and we're working here, we're gripping, we're fighting here, and I'm getting the side. See how I've angled myself? Angle of attack is essential. Okay? All right, now, lock here, latch on here, latch in tight. Lock it in with your elbows. Now there, don't let that float, whatever you do. Lock him in. Now, my foot is across, before like we did the cross-body of Soto, like that. Now look how I'm sucking him in. See that? Do not try to lift him. Suck him in. There are more ways than one. You don't always have to pull a guy to lift him like John was saying earlier. In this case, we're sucking him in, latching him tight. Now, cross-body of Soto. See how compact and a nice little compact little unit he is? And I hook him and throw him very clean, very hard. This is a crash pad throw. So we're fighting here, we're gripping. I get my left hand, there's my anchor. Think of anchoring your hand, controlling with that hand. Now I'm working and moving other stuff, but I've got this here. He may be trying to fight it off. As he's getting worried about that, I get this. See the angle? I've changed my angle. Step in and hit. Come right across. You good?